Welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, even hit the thanks button. Well, the Hall of Fame voters will be meeting again in a week at the Super Bowl, and you're not going to see two old Redskins that should be in there on the ballot. And I'm talking about Joe Jacoby and Brian Mitchell. And there's some others that I think Gary Clark should be on there too. But let's concentrate just on two guys that are obvious misses and why. All right, first off, Jacoby. I have talked to Hall of Fame voters about this in the past, and they have said, well, we're not really convinced about Jacoby. You know, Redskins played a lot of double tight end formations on his side, and, you know, he needed help and this and that. And I thought, man, I don't know if you watched the same games I did or if you ever watched them, but Joe Jacoby didn't need anybody's help, and he went against some of the great guys who were in the Hall of Fame. So don't give me this BS about that. And yet, that's the thinking that has been going on, and one of the reasons why Joe can't seem to get in. The other one, Brian Mitchell, you just hear, special teams. Well, special teams guys are starting to make their way into it. And all I have to say in response is, how many guys had more total career yardage than Brian Mitchell? All right, let's go down the list. Jerry Rice. That's it. That's the list. Come on, man. Jerry Rice is considered the greatest player ever in the game. Brian's second on that list, but he's not good enough to be in the Hall of Fame? Now, listen, Brian didn't make a lot of friends on the field, but off the field, he was a consummate professional dealing with the media. So there's none of that going on either. So is it part of the anti-Redskins bias that we've often talked about and sometimes I dismissed? But sometimes I think it's there too. So if we call them what would they do at Canton? Would they say Washington Commanders, Brian Mitchell, or Joe Jacoby? Wow, what a nut job that would be. That's another argument for another day. But I think Jacoby and Mitchell, I don't understand why they're not in. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon.